G'day everyone, hope you're all doing well. I'm here in Surfers Paradise and I'm just about to head down to Coolangatta Airport to fly back to Sydney on board Jetstar. It has been an absolutely beautiful weekend here on the Gold Coast. As the Queensland advertising say, it is beautiful one day and perfect the next. Now to get down to Coolangatta Airport from Surfers Paradise, you can get a taxi which will cost between $50 and $70. Or an Uber will cost you between $40 and $50. Both of them will take about 35 to 40 minutes to get to the airport. Or I have plenty of time today and I'm going to catch public transport. So I'm going to get the tram down to Broadbeach and then change onto a bus that'll take me all the way to the airport. Alright, so here I am at the Gold Coast Airport. Now the tram and the bus took just over 1 hour, cost a little bit more than $7. So if you're not in a rush to get to the airport, then I suggest that is the best way to get here. Now you'll see right next door to the old terminal is the construction for the new Gold Coast terminal. That is probably about 12 months away from completion. It is due to open in mid-2021. So it'll be state-of-the-art airport with sky bridges to get you on the plane rather than going up and down the stairs the way it is now. Once that opens, the old terminal will get a complete refurbishment. So the whole airport will probably double the size and double the capacity. These are some of the artist's impressions on what the new terminal is going to look like. So let's go in and check out the terminal. I'm expecting it, as I thought, an absolute ghost town. Now you see it is 20 past 2 in the afternoon and these are the remaining flights of the day. So only Jetstar are flying to Sydney, Newcastle and Sydney. Arrivals, just 3 arrivals. So no international flights, no Virgin, no Qantas. So you'll see the Virgin counters are closed and all of these counters are shut. These would have been the international airlines, these would have been Qantas, but all of them are shut. So Jetstar's the only counters open and they're right down the end here. So I do not think it's going to take long to check in. Alright, no queues. Just automated check-in kiosks. And then the easy automated bag drops. So easy peasy. Alright, so this is inside the terminal. You'll see a lot of the food places are not open. Actually, it looks like none of them are open. So Sumo's closed, Hungry Jack is closed, Red Rooster is closed. Alright, there's one little cafe over there. Now Gold Coast Airport normally has about 420 flights a week. That's about 60 flights a day, and that would be carrying probably more than 10,000 passengers a day. But you'll see things have changed. So there's probably less than 10 flights for today. So I would say that's probably down to probably 10% capacity, probably 1,000 passengers coming through each day now. There are a few shops still open. So I'd say there's more shops than food outlets. Now it's going to be a very quiet day of plane spotting, not a plane on the tarmac. So I'm just waiting for the Jetstar flight to come in from Sydney, which should be landing in the next few minutes.
Please
This flight was absolutely chock-a-block. On this day there were only 3 flights from Gold Coast to Sydney, and I would say all 3 flights were full, with people like me who'd made a quick dash up to the Gold Coast to get away from Sydney after lockdown.
Down to Sydney this afternoon. While you're making your way to your seat, please maintain a safe distance between yourself and other customers where possible. And once you've found your seat, put your larger bags wheels first into the overhead lockers above. And
these are the slimline seats that I showed on the previous Jetstar review, with the same legroom. These seats have a pitch of 29 inches, which is not fantastic, but with a short 1-hour flight, this is bearable. The tray table folds down, and I noticed it was very clean. There was a cleaning crew at the gate when this plane arrived, so they give the plane a good cleaning between flights. In the seat pocket, there was only the safety card and an airsick bag. There was no Jetstar in-flight magazine or food menu, as the food service has been temporarily suspended. As you board the plane, both Qantas and Jetstar hand out these Fly Well packs, which contains a face mask and 2 hand sanitizers.
Listen closely while we take you through the safety requirements for our Airbus A320. Your crew are highly trained to help keep you safe, so make sure you listen to and follow their instructions. As we get underway, please make sure your personal electronic devices are in a flight safe mode or otherwise completely switched off. Your carry-on baggage and larger electronic devices should now be placed either under the seat in front of you or in an overhead locker. Check that your seat back is upright, your tray table is stowed away, your armrest is lowered, and your window shade is open. The seatbelt sign above you will be illuminated whenever you must have your seatbelt fastened. To fasten your seatbelt, click the buckle and clasp, and pull on the loose strap to tighten. Undo the seatbelt by lifting the buckle flap. The seatbelt is most effective when worn low
that only 2 customers are allowed near the lavatories and galleys at any one time. Where possible, please maintain distance between yourself and other customers and crew. Please keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated today in case we encounter any unexpected turbulence. Our normal buy on board service is temporarily unavailable for customers who have prepaid for food or meal deals. The cabin crew will make their way through the cabin shortly to serve you. To see your options for pre-purchasing food on a future Jetstar flight, please visit jetstar.com before you travel next. Order is also available upon request. I now just invite you to sit back, relax and enjoy the service today through to Sydney.
I had a food voucher for this flight, and the crew came around and handed out food and a bottle of water. I went for my standard tasty chocolate muffin. So this is just a short 1-hour flight down to Sydney. Without entertainment, I spent the time eating my muffin and enjoying the view out the window. I had planned to fly from Sydney to Cairns next weekend, but unfortunately I've had to cancel that trip as the Queensland border has closed again to everyone from Sydney. I'm now looking at alternative flights around New South Wales, so I hope I can bring you some new flight reviews real soon. So stay safe everyone, and happy flying.
My pleasure to welcome you to Sydney. The local time has gone 10 minutes past 5. On behalf of all your crew, it has been a pleasure to have you on board this evening. We'll be disembarking by the forward and rear left-hand doors. Those of you who use the rear doors when walking downstairs, please hold on to the handrails. They are taking for a safe passage into the terminal. Before you head off, double check you have everything with you and be careful opening the overhead lockers just in case any luggage is moved. Remember to take any face masks or wipes, whether used or unused, off the aircraft tonight. Please don't leave them in the seat pocket. Once the seatbelt sign has been switched off, we do ask you remain seated until the customers in the row in front of you have commenced their disembarkation. Please maintain appropriate distance between yourself and other crew members and customers whilst you disembark today and throughout the terminal. If your phone is within arm's reach, now switch it on. Just remember that you're unable to use it on the tarmac. Any other devices need to stay switched off until you're well inside the terminal. Smoking is also not allowed on the tarmac or in the terminal. Due to COVID-19, domestic travel restrictions are in place across Australia, and it is your responsibility to ensure that you are eligible to enter New South Wales this evening. The latest travel advice can be accessed via the COVID Safe app. If you have any questions regarding entry requirements, please see public health officials or airport police upon arrival. Once again, it has been a definite pleasure to have you all on board this evening, and we welcome you to Sydney.